Welcome back to All Jacked Up Sports. I'm Jackson James. Let's get into my NFL division winners for the 2022 NFL season. So, to start off with the AFC, the somewhat better division if you're comparing the AFC and NFC, we're going to start with the AFC North. I got the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, this may be one of the hottest takes or whatever because everyone's in love with the Bengals, but I am not. I love the Baltimore Ravens this season, and here's why. Well, first, where do I start? First off, Lamar Jackson comeback season. The offense lost Hollywood Brown, but they drafted Rashad Bateman, who is going to fit the Ravens style perfectly. Tough wide receiver, can get tough, difficult catches. But even if he busts, you still have Lamar Jackson and J.K. Dobbins running the ball. The Ravens are a running football team. They will run through teams this season. And that's why I think they are winning the AFC North. Their division isn't that tough anymore. You got the fall off of the Steelers and the Browns. Yes, the Browns could be good, but I think Deshaun Watson's missing the entire year. So, and the Steelers can't get the number QB1 right. And the only competition is obviously the Bengals. I think they may get a wild card spot. They may be the 5th seed. I just think the Ravens may have an easier time beating some out-of-division opponents. So that's why I think they are winning the division. Now moving off to the AFC East, I got the Buffalo Bills. Easily my safest pick. No problems with this pick. Love Josh Allen. He's going with all the hype this season, but he absolutely deserves it. And their division isn't anything special. Let's be real. The Jets, they're the Jets. And then you have the Miami Dolphins. Now here's my thing about the Miami Dolphins. I think Miami has a great chance to make the playoffs this season. One of the best off seasons in the NFL, hands down. I think you got Tyreek Hill, who's a baller, Jalen Waddle, who's a baller. Now if Tua can get them the ball, all of Miami's problems are solved. I absolutely think that. So that's why I have the Bills, though, because the Miami is a little inconsistent. They may drop some games here or there. So that's why I'm going with the Buffalo Bills with the easy pick right there. Now, going on to the AFC South, I have the Indianapolis Colts. Jeez Louise, I can't pronounce that. The Colts. Look, they're in the worst division in football, and I could easily be absolutely wrong who wins this. For all we know, maybe the Texans win this division. Who knows? All I know is they upgraded at quarterback. Matt Ryan is a clear upgrade over Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was a complete wild card, and unfortunately, he was a bust. Will Matt Ryan be a boom this year? No, but he'll get the job done. They will run the ball, though. Crazy amounts, I bet you that. But you're wondering, what about the Titans? What about the Tennessee Titans? Now, the reason why the Tennessee Titans are not winning this division is the simple fact of they're just weaker. They're just got worse over the offseason. And what I mean by this is, they lost Julio Jones. Not a major loss, but that's a key part, and you'll see why. And they also traded away A.J. Brown because they don't want to sign him to an extension. So, who do they have to fill that role? Treylon Burks. He's not anything crazy. He could be easily a boom. He could be a surprise, but I'm not betting on that with Ryan Tannehill at QB. So, it'll be Derrick Henry carrying this team, and they may just be bad because teams are going to lock in on Derrick Henry. Not much not much explanation here, but it's just the AFC South. I could care less who wins. That's why I'm picking the Colts. Now moving on to the complete opposite of the Indianapolis Colts, and I'm going with the AFC West, the best division in football, and I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers. Now look, you're probably like, what? The Chargers? What about the Broncos? What about the Chiefs? What about the Raiders? You could pick any team in this division, and it would be a decently valid pick. Okay, the reason why I'm picking the Chargers easily has probably one of the best offenses in the league, and they probably will have one of the best offenses in the league. Now, I'm pretty sure they both had a top 10 offense and top 10 defense in 2008, and they still missed the playoffs, but I think this is different because you got Justin Herbert, Phillip Rivers, two completely different quarterbacks. So that's why I think the Chargers win this division. Not only will they be better offensively than the Chiefs, yes, the Chiefs, they'll be better defensively than the Broncos, and they just have more depth than the Raiders. Look, I love the Raiders in this division. I kind of like the Chiefs. I don't really like the Broncos. But any team can win this division. I think three teams out of this division is going to make the playoffs, I think. So that's why I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers to win the AFC East. Now, moving on to the NFC. I got in the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers. Look, they are going to run this division as long as Aaron Rodgers is on that football team. I don't understand all of the criticism because Aaron Rodgers lost Devontae Adams to the Raiders. I don't get that. He is still a back-to-back MVP, and he might as well win it next year because he has lost his wide receiver one. Now look, a lot of people are picking the Vikings to win this division. Nobody's talking about Lions or Bears, so just shoot that. If you think they're going to win, let me know in the comments below. But I think it's easily going to be the Packers because here's why. Minnesota will drop some games. It's just bound to happen. They may upset the Packers, but they are going to drop some games just because they're inconsistent on all positions on offense, except for Justin Jefferson. That guy's a baller. But Kirk Cousins, up and down every week. Dalvin Cook, he may not play every game, right? And the defense obviously wasn't good with the defensive mind head coach. Now they have an offensive mind head coach. So how does that defense get better? I don't know. So we'll see. But that's why I'm picking the Green Bay Packers. They've won the division the last couple of years, and I think they're just going to win it again. Moving on to the NFC East with the Dallas Cowboys. How about them boys? Look, I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys because here's why. It's the same reason as the Packers. That's why I'm doing these back-to-back. Dak lost to Amari Cooper. Who's better, Devontae Adams or Amari Cooper? Devontae Adams. Dak has lost maybe a top 15, definitely top 15 wide receiver. Okay, but now CeeDee Lamb season, baby. He's about to go off. Him and Dak's connection through the offseason has been absolutely dynamite. Dynamite. So I expect the production to not fall off. Zeke's coming back healthy. Run game. Defense looks better than ever. And I think Jalen Hurts is not that guy in Philly. He's going to be an average quarterback. He'll be like a Jay Cutler type feat. He'll be a Jay Cutler. But he won't be like a Dak Prescott. No, I'm just playing. But all seriousness, the Cowboys, I think, are easily the best defensive team in this division. And they may be equal or not if better on offense. The only thing holding this team back is obviously special teams. Kicker, if you've been following the Cowboys at all, kicker's been a huge problem, and it may cost them some games that cost them the division. Who knows? I think both of these teams can make the playoffs. Honestly, when one team makes the playoffs, if the Eagles win the division, Cowboys will get a wild card. If the Cowboys win the division, Eagles get the wild card. That's just how it's going to work, I think, this season, especially with a weak NFC. Now, moving on to the NFC South, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to win this division. It's pretty garbage. Saints may underperform, and it's going to be a miracle if the Falcons and Panthers combined for more than 10 wins this season. The real question, though, is Tom Brady. Where is Tom Brady? Tom Brady has been vacant from camp. Will he come back for this season? Will he finish his too many questions. Will this be Tom Brady's final season? How will he perform? Those are the major questions. I think the supporting cast around them's good. They definitely got worse due to retirements and people leaving for other teams. Defense pretty much stayed the same from what I know, so the defense is still pretty good. Will they get further than the second round last year? Who knows? But I think they easily win this division. They may go like 11-6. They may go like 12-5. They're going to get to that 11, 12, 13 maybe, if that's obviously boom. But yeah. That's my pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, for the NFC West. Look, it's the Rams. The Rams are going to win this division. They are the Super Bowl champions, and they have not gotten worse. Yes, they lost Von Miller. Yes, they lost Odell Beckham. They replaced Odell with Allen Robinson, who's going to have a big, big year. And I have no problem with that. Look, let's go through the division and see who could beat them. Seahawks? No chance. You got the Cardinals. Now, this is an interesting case, right? But no shot. The key for me is DeAndre Hopkins missing the first 6 games. Him missing the first 6 games will have a giant impact that I don't think enough people are paying attention to, right? Kyler Murray loves DeAndre Hopkins. And with the loss of Christian Kirk, yes, they have Hollywood Brown, and there could be a boom there with Kyler Murray and Hollywood being from Oklahoma. There could be a boom there. I'd say it's a dub if they go 3-3 through the first 6 games. If they can go 3-3, it's a dub. If they finish the 6 games with a losing record, rough. But if they can come out 500 or above 500, it's a W. Now, with the true contender in this division, the 49ers. Look, I love the 49ers roster. My only question mark, though, is everybody's question mark. A quarterback. Who is going to be the quarterback for this team? I have no clue. You have no clue, except we all have a clue. It's Trey Lance. The clue is, how is he going to perform? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So the Rams will win this division. I think it's a shoo-in because the 49ers may be up and down every week just because of Trey Lance. And plus the Rams still have a top roster in the NFL, and they have the NFC in their grasp. Now, my playoff prediction, I'm going to upload that right as soon as preseason ends, just because I know of all injuries, all updates, all that shebang. Go follow All Jacked Up. There's going to be gaming posted, some live streams over there, and other videos will be uploaded real soon. Finally got the dorm set up looking good for content, baby. And let me know if you want to be a part of All Jacked Up Sports or All Jacked Up. I think it's All Jacked Up Sports. Go to alljackedupsports.com. We do have our own website. There's blogs posted. There's TikTok clips posted there. YouTube clips get posted there as well. So go follow for everything All Jacked Up Sports, and that's where you can apply to be a part of the team. We can have podcasts. You can have your own show. I have the whistle here. I want to build this thing, so please let me know if you want to join, if you want to be an editor, whatever. Just apply. We can talk it out. All right? Let me know if there's anything you guys want to talk about. Leave it in the comments below. Make sure to like and obviously subscribe. And just let me know that you guys enjoy this type of content. If you guys want me to spice it up, do something different, let me know. I just want this to be big, so let me know. Peace.